So, having said that, okay, now when we engage in karma, we already discussed karma become karma yoga, but here it is described in lurid detail. Next. Yajñārtāt karmanonyatra logoyam karma bandhanaha tam karma kaunteya sangas samachara tāt karmanonyatra logoyam karma bandhanaha karma kaunteya sangas samachara Padachedam Yajñārthād or Yajña Arthād Karmanaha Anyatra Logaha Ayam Karma Bandhanaha Tad Artham Karma Kaundeya Samachara. So let us read it once again. Yajñārtāt karmanonyatra logoyam karma bandhanaha tadartham karma kaunteya sangas samachara. So Bhagavan admits, I am logaha, this world or these people, we, I am logaha, we people. Karma bandhana, we experience karma as a bondage. Karma always causes stress, uncertainty, stress, anxiety. If you don't do anything, there is no stress or anxiety. I did not put money in the stock. I don't care whether the stock is going up or down. I didn't send my child to the school. I don't care. I have no child also. I don't care. I don't care what happened to the house because I don't own this house. So people who don't do anything, don't invest their time and energy, they don't care what happens. But when you start doing something, problem. Then anxiety comes. Will I get what I want? Or will somebody take away what I have produced? Somebody can take away. So there is always stress and anxiety, tension. When you start doing something, if you don't do anything, there is no problem. But you cannot sit without doing anything. You have to do something. Then it becomes a bondage. Causes stress, strain, blood pressure, blood sugar, obesity, everything happens. Overeating, anger, jealousy. So karma creates a lot of problems. It brings its own baggage. Karma. So at this point, karma is a bandha. Bandha means source of suffering, pain. So I cannot remain without karma also. So am I fated to do karma and suffer? Or is there an escape from that? So Krishna agrees, Bhagavan Krishna agrees, I am logaha karma bandhanaha. These people are karma bandhanaha, bound by karma, or enslaved by karma, or stressed by karma. That bandha can be stressed by karma. But if you don't do it, when you work, there are a lot of problems. So people come and say, I want to leave my job. Then before he left, the organization said, you can leave. Then they are unhappy. I have no work. What should I do? So far you have been thinking of leaving, and the work goes again, you are suffering. So karma is always a bondage. Can it be a liberating? Instead of a binding experience, can I convert karma into liberating experience? That's the question. Possibly. it is possible to convert karma into a liberating, an unfolding experience. A self-expression is possible through karma. When you engage in altruistic karma, not self-aggrandizing karma. The motive of karma, action, is not to aggrandize, to exploit, to colonize. The motive of karma should be to express, to share, to give. Yajnadana tabak karma natyajamidi chavare, Bhagavan says. This karma should not be given. Yajnadana tabak karma natyajamidi chavare. It all depends upon the motivation, the motive with which you do it. It can be either to express and to share, which is called altruistic karma. The other is self-aggrandizing.
Ishwararpidam
mechaya. Chitta shodagam mukti sadhagam, you say. So, how do I make my karma altruistic? A loving act. That is the question we have to discuss. So here Bhagavan gives us the motive of yajna. In olden times, we used to perform yajnas, homas, isn't it? Pujas, homas, yajna. So what are we doing in a homa or a puja or a yajna? We are giving something. In a puja, we are offering something. In puja, Ishvara. In yajna, it is fire. We offer something. Whatever we have, we offer. Whatever we eat, we offer. Whatever we wear, we offer. In some of the baby pujas, we offer saris and vastras and all that. Whatever we wear, whatever we eat, we offer. Or whatever we have. Sometimes we offer animals also. There was big animal sacrifices. Whole sacrifice and all that. Ashwamedha. Yeah. So it is.
But isn't when they say about do your karma but don't look for the results, isn't that a part of it, or is that something different?
Same thing. We are coming to. You are shooting the gun. We are unfolding a certain vision. So go step by step. Yes.
Where do you use Ishwararpitam and where do you use Krishnarpanam?
Both are same. Krishna is Ishvara. You see Ishvara as Krishna. You can see Ishvara as Shiva also. Or Hanuman or Ganesha or whatever.
Ishvara would be like thankfulness and the oneness and effortless detachment, right? Krishna is like you're offering with love.
Love is to be detached. Love is not a process.
That, like I always heard Krishnarpanam growing up, so I'm trying to
Both are the same.
For this new.
Because Ishvara you cannot conceive. Can you conceive Ishvara? No. Krishna you can. So Krishna is the representation of Ishvara.
Ishvara is everything.
Ishvara is. Krishna also is everything. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita. Maya tadamidam sarvam jagadavyaktam. I am everything, I am everywhere. So Ishvara, Krishna, Shiva, Ganesha, all the same thing. They are all different representations of same Ishvara. So you will have to worship Krishna, somebody else Shiva, somebody else something else, Ganesha, like that. So he says, so you have to convert your work into self-giving and altruistic, loving karma. And that is done by, that is what you are taught in the yajna or a puja. When you do puja, what do? You first of all visualize Ishvara in the form of Krishna, Shiva, Ganesha, or whatever. Ishvara is too huge for us to conceive. But Krishna is easy. Krishna, the peacock feather and the curl dancing on his forehead and the flute and the yellow robes, and these are easy to conceive. Or Guruvayur. For Malayalis, Guruvayur. So there you go to Guruvayur and you can conceive. So you Puja, you are conceiving, invoking Ishvara, then you are offering something, you are prostrating, singing the glory of the Lord. So Bhagavan says it's not the flower that you offer what is important. Your whole work should be an offering. So Ishvararpidam nechaya krudam chitta shodhagam mukta sadhagam. Or sagarmanatam abhyarchya. Your work, your cooking, your cleaning, your driving, your planning, all that work itself become a puja. So some people say, Swami, I have no time to do puja. And I don't have a puja room also. Because I live in Bombay in one room. There is no space for puja room there. Okay, doesn't matter. You don't have to do puja. Your work itself can become a puja. Whichever you are doing, Krishna Arpanamastu. Say, this is my offering to Krishna. So thus from offering the ghee and samagri and puffed rice and all that, instead of that, ghee become your ahankar. That I am the doer, that thought. Samagri become your activities. Your activities and ahankar is offered to Krishna or to Shiva.
Sarvam Krishna.
Sarvam Krishna Arpanamastu. Indraya Dannama. So you offer your work. So you don't have to do a special puja or a special havan. You do whatever work you are doing. That become an offering. But I am a pickpocket, can I offer? Yeah, try. You think of Krishna and become a pickpocket. Krishna also pickpockets, isn't it? He took away the clothes of the gopis. That's the greatest pickpocket. Butter.
He kept stealing butter.
He kept a butter. He took away butter and took away the clothes of the gopis. And he did all kind of mischief. So the whatever you do it as an offering to the Lord. So the spirit of a yajna or a havan or a puja or even a Surya Namaskar. What are you doing in Surya Namaskar? Bhanave Swaha or Bhanave Namaha, isn't it? I prostrate to Lord Sun. I offer my body to Lord Sun. I become one with the Lord. So whether you do Surya Namaskar or a morning puja or a havan, it is all an expression of your offering yourself and your work to the Lord. So you are connecting to the Lord. You are plugging into the Lord. So that you become more active. So when you give, what you give comes back. That's the meaning of it. What you give, it comes back. Isn't it? When you make a modakam and offer to Ganesha and close your eyes, Ganesha eats up all the modakam. Will you give it again? That's the last time you give. Ganesha doesn't take it. Ganesha take a look at that, admires it, appreciates your attitude, and then gives it back to you. And then you eat that. It becomes prasad, it becomes nectar. Otherwise it is poison, they say. If you eat without giving, it's poison. So in all our household we find either you give to the Lord, or to give your guest, or to give a beggar.
But you don't give in order to receive. You give because it comes from your heart, right?
Yeah. But it will come back to you.
Maybe you don't get back, and that's okay, right?
You'll get back. You will get back. You get back either a happiness, satisfaction.
Yeah. Not the same way, in a different way.
Not the same thing. Same thing also you can get. If you give something, it will go round and come back to you. What you give, it will come back. What goes out, it will come back. If not now, later. The world is round, a cycle. You keep on going, it will come back to you. So the giver will be the receiver at the end of the day. And that's how the karma that you've done finds its final destination. It will come back to you. Yes.
Swami, later on, I think Bhagavan describes among yagnas, I'm japa, I'm japa yagna.
Yeah.
How do we bring our understanding, the japa understanding into this practice, or do we?
Japa means you are, you know what japa is.
Yes, yes.
Chanting the same mantra. That mantra, what is your offering? It's a tabas. You're offering. And it comes back as health and spiritual well-being. That's how it comes back. Ultimately, you will be the beneficiary. You will be the beneficiary. In terms of health, well-being, happiness, peace.
But then, if your intention is to give in order to receive something back, is there purity
You are making
in that?
the receiver. Don't make the receiver a victim of your intention.
Not even the receivers. I feel like when you give because you immediately receive something here.
Yeah.
It's not that you want to receive something tomorrow from somewhere else. If that is your hope.
Actually, there are two things in you. You are a combination of two. One is the spirit, right? And the other is the body, mind, ego complex. You have a body, mind, ego. All your activities are done by the body, mind, ego, isn't it? So when you do like that, when you give, you have to receive also. The body, mind is to be maintained. So you are part of the system.
So it's not that you expect, it's just the law of universe.
It's a law of the
Yes.
universe.
Yeah. So you give because you
The
feel
first
good
one.
here,
Yeah,
and then
the
universe.
comes.
So by
It's a law.
giving, our intention should not be that.
Yeah.
That's
It's almost
It's a law.
every action has a reaction.
But this is
And even in the homa, we give, and at the end of the day, we demand.
Yeah.
Vittam chame, dravyam chame, chame, you say that.
Yes.
Because that law is to be followed. When you give something, you have to get something also. Otherwise, you will become a victim. You become a martyr. Don't be a martyr. So, when you give, you have to give. And your Atman is, your spirit is totally different. Your spirit neither gives or receives. Your spirit can neither receive or receive. That's a different arena altogether. So here you are part of a system, the body, mind, ego complex, with which you are active. Kayena, manasa, buddhya, kevalai, indriya, abhi, yogina karma kurvanti. All your activities are body, mind, ego. That is part of the system. So you give to a system reciprocate. Then you must receive it gracefully. So you give something to somebody, and somebody returns your great honor. The donee should have the dignity to give you back something. What he gives back, let him decide, or she decide. So then you complete the cycle. Otherwise, you stop the cycle, and that's not good. So you will get it.
so thankfulness and love is from the spirit or from the body?
Who is thanking? Your mind thanks, your body thanks, who is thanking?
Thankfulness in the sense like when you see that it's all the same.
If it's all the same, then who is thanking who? If everything is the same, nobody can thank anybody. So you are already created a division. I am thanking you, you are thanking me. So that is on the body, mind, ego.
Just the body.
Body, mind, ego. And body, mind, ego level, you are a separate, you are a unique entity. So you thank
So the soul is like avyaya, nothing
Pardon?
changes, no addition or subtraction. The spirit part is no addition or subtraction.
Yeah, when you come to the spirit, that's if you say there is only the spirit, which is the truth, there is only the spirit. There is only Brahman, isn't it? Idam sarvam khalu idam brahma. In that standpoint, there is no giver or receiver. Nobody gives, nobody receives. Nobody thanking anyone. Absolute silence.
That's beautiful how you explain
Yeah.
how
Then-
Shiva started.
Yeah, there is
Krishna's thought
absolute,
processes.
there is absolute silence in that state. No, I am not the giver. That's why agarta bhakta. I am not the giver, I am not the receiver. There is a level where nobody gives, nobody receives anything. Like in an ocean, waves arise and collapse. ocean nothing happens. So that's a totally different level of understanding. We are gradually moving to that level. Not cerebrally, not verbally, but actually. Isn't it? So I'm just giving you the idea of a yajna, which you are doing, so we can integrate all this into our life. In yajna or a puja, what you do is, or Surya Namaskar, we are giving something. We are putting into the universe. And the universe reciprocates. So that reciprocal relationship, it's not just a transactional relationship. It's a reciprocal relationship. I bless you, you bless me. So the donor feels blessed by the donee receiving his donation. That is why when you give a dakshina, you give it and then prostrate.
Thank you.
Isn't it? Then you feel blessed, because that's one of your duty to give.
Yes.
And suppose nobody receives,
Yes.
then there is nobody to give. So the whole world is
Sustainable.
set up like that. You give, you receive, you give. You a farmer broadcasts the seeds, then he gets a bumper crop, isn't it? Or you invest your money in the bank, you get the interest. Or you give love, you receive love. How long can you give love without receiving? Tell me. Be frank. Oh, I do unconditional love. How long can you? You become a martyr. You cannot. You're killing the golden goose. You give and you receive mutually, which will come later. Parasparam bhavayanda. I nurture you, you nurture me. I nourish you, you nourish me. It is not a continuous giving and not receiving. The ocean gives and receives. Ocean water, heated up and become vapor, clouds and rain, and then all that comes back to the ocean. This cycle is to be complete to be said. So therefore, when you give something, it's not that you're expecting like a beggar.
Right.
It is your right to receive also. And you're honoring that person whom you are giving by receiving.
Is it equilibrium or happiness when you say the cycle is?
Equilibrium is happiness.
Equilibrium.
When things are in equilibrium, that equilibrium is not a
So why
static
do we
equilibrium.
use the word happiness instead?
Pardon?
Why do we use happiness instead of equilibrium?
Because that's how we experience. When you and your children, your husband has an equilibrium, what do you experience? Equilibrium is an idea. How do you experience happiness? You're happy, isn't it? So equilibrium or what you call rhythm is experienced as happiness. I'm happy. I'm content.
Coherence maybe.
Huh?
Coherence may be a better word.
There's coherence. But how is coherence you don't experience?
Yeah.
Coherence is an
That's
idea.
also
Maybe
like
it
Yeah.
has become as happiness.
is a thought,
It's
an
the idea.
action,
It's
but
an idea. How it's an
happiness
equilibrium.
is the experiencing, the
Experience.
doer part. The action is Krishna, right?
Yeah. So you experience it as happiness. Equilibrium. The food there and that food that comes to your stomach is an equilibrium. You experience it as happiness. Isn't it? So it's not a static equilibrium. It's a dynamic equilibrium. It's very dynamic.
Dynamic.
So you
Definitely.
continuously, dynamically interact with things. So this yajna is a dynamics of the universe. The sun gives, the lotuses bloom, you get energy, you get food from the sun, and all kind of things. All are a dynamic equilibrium. Equilibrium, mutuality. We are mutually coexistence. Dynamic coexistence, not colonization.
What is the role of, you have explained harmony? What in that does the word come as dissonance? Is it also needed, both harmony?
Dissonance will be there, yeah. That's why that dynamic equilibrium.
Dynamic is because of harmony.
Yeah,
and
it can be
dissonance.
harmony, can be disturbed.
Okay.
Then it is dissonance. Then it comes back. That's what Bhagavan says, yada yada hi dharmasya glanirnam
That is where
abhyutthanam dharmasya. I come back, and then harmony is brought in.
But the first one, I'm sorry I missed it, where like how he decides between his grandfather dying on the deathbed and his action. And
Who is grandfather?
like Bhishma
Ah.
is dying. How does he decide his action when it's against his own brothers and sisters?
Whose actions?
How does Krishna get the courage to do something that is right or his duty when it is against his own family line down there? Like either his family. I mean Arjuna.
Arjuna.
Yeah.
That Bhishma is
Krishna
dying,
is-
and because everybody, your great grandfather also died, isn't it? Is he still alive?
Yeah. How did he choose? What is the thought process of choosing?
Choosing what?
How did Krishna guide Arjuna to choose and participate in the war?
That is what we are
That
discussing.
is
That's the whole Bhagavad.
Yeah, that's what we are discussing. Why
Maybe at the end
Krishna
of-
forced Arjuna to fight? Why Krishna forced Arjuna to fight, isn't it? That's your question?
Yes.
That's
I mean, I thought I missed the first chapter. That's where you started. In the
Yeah. Why Krishna motivates Arjuna to fight? That's the question we are discussing. And what is fight? For Arjuna, it is battle, shooting arrows. For you, maybe it's teaching. So, Dharmakyam Yuddham Guru is saying. It's not that Bhagavan asks everybody to fight. For Arjuna, it is fight. For you, it may be teaching. For me, it may be something else.
Okay.
Everybody has to find their own calling. That is the fight.
The calling. Okay. Thank you.
That is the fight we are talking. Otherwise, everybody, I will give you an arrow and bow to everybody and fight. Isn't it? That's not the. Everybody has to do what is they are supposed to do, their calling, their duty, their profession. And that is what Krishna said. So, Swadharmakyam Yuddham Guru is saying.
So that's
Chandracharya. You do your Swadharma. That is the fight. So what I was saying, Krishna says, a karma is binding when it is self-aggrandizing. A karma is liberating when it is altruistic. Then it contributes to the common good.